All right, in this episode, we're going to check some news. Let's see what's on the news. Let's check it out. So we're just going to check out some news. Yeah, said that. All right, bring up some news. What's been going on in the world? Because I haven't been watching the news. I've got no idea what's going on. I'll look at it because I try not to look at it. The only time I look at it is when I'm going to make a video about me looking at it. Latest world and international breaking news. Latest world and international breaking news. From elections to pandemics and the politics in between. Read the latest in breaking world news and updates. All right, what's the next news? World BBC News. Get the latest BBC World News, international news, features and analysis from Africa, the Asia Pacific, Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, South Asia, and the United States and Canada. And I haven't even got headphones on, so let's chuck headphones on. I don't even know what's going on, so that's what I should be listening to. World News. Latest world news. France stops short of third coronavirus lockdown, but experts warn it's likely to come. The country's Prime Minister says they have a chance to avoid going into a third lockdown. World News headlines and international current affairs. Saturday, 3rd of April. Deliveroo's stock debut. The worst IPO in London's history. Myanmar junta shuts down internet to control pro-democracy protests. North Korea sees mass exodus of foreigners due to COVID-19. Why is the Easter moon so bright and all your questions answered? These are just headlines I'm picking. Death toll rises as Taiwanese police launch investigation into rail disaster. US Capitol. I don't like reading about the bad stuff. Certain news, I just can't stand seeing all the news that you don't want to read about. It's just shit news. I mean, when you think about it, like there's some decent shit on there, but it's just shit news. So we really need to know it. All right, do you want to read about? Let's read about that one they got right at the top. Actually, they can go North Korea. All right, where was that one? Let's see what this is about. This is from Channel 9 News, 9news.com.au, and inside the article, that's what it looks like. So that's what we're looking at. Foreign diplomats and aid workers have fled North Korea en masse in recent months due to shortages of goods and unprecedented restrictions on daily life imposed to stop the spread of coronavirus, according to the Russian embassy in Pyongyang. The embassy said in a statement on its official Facebook page that there are now only 290 expatriates within North Korea, including just 9 ambassadors and 4 chargé d'affaires. All foreign personnel working for NGOs and humanitarian organizations have left the country. Not everyone can withstand the unprecedented severity of total restrictions, the acute shortage of necessary goods, including medicines, and the lack of opportunities to solve health problems. The embassy said in the post, which also wished some 38 foreign citizens well after they finished their post-North Korea quarantine in China. So as you can tell, people, the dribble that I'm just talking into this microphone about this news story that just goes on and on and on, and it just doesn't interest me one bit. I'm sorry. I don't know if this interests people. Probably does. It just does not interest me one bit. Just maybe just like this probably doesn't interest you one bit, but the way the world is, I thought I might as well just do it and see what happens. And the way you dudes are out there is bloody weird because all you want to do is jump on silly things. So this is silly channel. Jump on it. So this is a silly channel. So this is just some random. I just feel like talking to a camera and just mucking around with the audio. It's all about the audio messing around for me. Anyway, why is Easter moon so bright and all your other questions answered? If you stepped outside on the weekend and thought, gosh, the full moon looks nice tonight, you are not alone. All right, let's get into that article, eh? So this is Channel 9. This is what it looks like. And let's get into it. This is what it says. If you stepped outside on the weekend and thought, gosh, the full moon looks nice tonight. According to Google Trends, moon-related searches are up by more than 60% over the past week in Australia, led by Western Australia and Queensland. Technically, the moon is currently waning gibbous, which means waning gibbous. Technically, the moon is currently waning gibbous, which means the moment of maximum fullness has passed, and it's now starting to look smaller, but it's still quite spectacular. As someone teaching first-year astronomy at the moment, where much time is spent discussing the moon, here are my answers to some of the most common recent moon questions. Full moon is how many times brighter than half moon? You might think a half moon first quarter or last quarter, depending on where you are in a phase, is half as bright as the moon. However, you're out at the light being affected. I can't be bothered reading that. See again, it goes on. It's a pretty good article if you're into that. And when I sit there and read it, I can't be bothered reading it. Don't want to read about it. But that was, world stuff, so that's all right. But I don't like talking about bad world stuff. Even seeing some of these headlines, I just shake my head. What next? It's just the world gone. Damn. The world news is just, it's depressing. You look at it. I'll make a video out of this. Nah, I think I'll just do this. And so I have. And here I am. It's like I'm wicked. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. It's the news. News is just depressing. It is, and I don't know where to focus with this stuff. I can't be creative as much as I used to want to be when I was younger. I'm 46 now, but I was a bit out there when I was young. The dudes that know me know that I was, and should have been doing this sort of stuff back then, but just never had the avenue to go and do it. So never went about. What else? The most dramatic. Let's look at science news. Science news is probably the best because it's about science. So I'm going to start reading science news. All right, sciencenews.org. Let's go read it.